I have a Honda Fit 2008 Sport, and just taking a look at the inside of it. There's the air filter. There's the fan, and I just want to show you how much power it uses. She actually uses a lot more than I thought. So I took the cover off, which there's 2 pins here. This guy and one more here, and it was underneath here. And when I took off the cover, there's no screws involved. That's the bottom of the fan. That's the connector. There's only 2 wires. And also these screws here, if you want to remove the fan, it's really easy. But I'm going to measure the power that it uses. Okay, so I went and clamped on a an amp meter. This is a rare DC clamp type amp meter, and there's no contact. It doesn't make any electrical connections. It just clamps onto to one of the 2 wires, and as you can see, there's 0 amps. So I'm going to turn it on to 1. Position 1, and you'll see, I'm not sure if you can see that, but it's sunlight blinding you, but it's 3 amps. You kind of see it, but alright, so it's 3 amps. Position 2, about 5 amps, 4.5 to 5 amps. Position 3 is about 8 amps, and 13 amps at the max. Okay, so at max it's about 13.5 amps. So that's a lot of power. That's why when you turn on the fan all the way, sometimes your electronics will dim. So back to 0 again. Right, so it's one of these. I got this on at Amazon. It's a Exatech, whatever. And so that's the rest of the underside of it. One thing that I notice is I like to use a GPS or whatever on my car, and I noticed that this part is all plastic, so you can mount the GPS on this thing. This whole piece is just, this is the airbag, so above here you don't want to mount anything here, but below there you can mount the GPS or whatever here, and all this is empty. This slot here that you could put your phone or glasses or whatever. Oh, now we reach under there. See, this is all just a thin piece of plastic. See, able to move the thing with my finger underneath. So there's nothing there. So you could drill a hole or whatever you want. All here, all this stuff's all cleared. Stick my hand all the way in there. I don't know if you can see it moving, but when I stick my hand under there, I was able to move this whole part. It shifts. I was able to push this part up, so this part is separate from that. Probably just clipped on. So yeah, all this is all empty. This whole area though, it's all one sheet of plastic. It's all empty. Another thing, this slider here for the vent, a closed vent or open vent, it's just a piece of cable that you'd see on bicycles, and it'll adjust this here. So when I open, you can see this thing moving. Not sure if you can see it, but anyway, it's just this purple cable here. Let's see if you're able to see that. You can see it moving. So you can move it part way Maybe if I take this guy out. This is the filter here. Take out the filter so you can see it better. So it's just a piece of plastic, that flap that just opens and closes, and you can part way or whatever. And if I reach my hand in there, those are the blades. I can move the blades around. It's one of those squirrel cage fans. More screws. What else is under here? It says the rest of that stuff. There's a vent right there. The black part, that's the vent. I don't know if you can see that. Goes right here. What else is in here? Got the radio. Box here. I think that's for the airbag. And the fan cable goes up here. So if you want to take out the fan, actually you only need to pull out the bottom cable if you want the fan. And then that's it. Thanks for watching.